The art of unemployment. Love that word, unemployment. You could just hear that word and instantly in your mind, an image of the person pops up. This video that we're about to watch, we're gonna really get into the art of unemployment. We're gonna figure out what St. Don has to say about this.
I'm 34.
34? Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner.
Unemployment. It's no longer just about not having a job. It's a way of living. Maximizing on productivity and really just enjoying life. We live in a generation where unemployment is really the final goal. Okay, nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 no more.
Yes, no. I mean, like, yes as in no, but like, no, I don't know, bro. Having to work like a bummy 9 to 5 like this. Who wants to do this? Genuinely, who wants to do this? Nobody wants to do it. And then some people will be in here like, bro, sometimes you just gotta do it. Like, that's just how life is. It doesn't gotta be that way though.
Which, you know, will probably have some repercussions in the future. Cause what happens if you need to go get your car fixed and the best you're gonna get is a sports bettor or a damn Twitch streamer? Me personally, I'm a...
Okay, that is the downside of it. That's the one downside of it. Cause like, okay, not everybody can be like, you know, Twitch streamer and everything. But bro, I don't know. We gotta make jobs better. Either pay wise or quality wise or both. How about both?
Escaping the matrix, day trading, crypto, fucking NFTs, all of that. But with the amount of gambling videos I've seen, I've got genuine worry for this generation, bro. The sheer amount of debt that's gonna be built up just because of this image.
Oh man, I can't tell you how many times I've thought of this image and it genuinely drove me to keep going with something. It was, you know, it helped. It helped, hey.
I'll see y'all at the annual Squid Games, bro. Okay, now I mentioned being unemployed is going beyond the job status because I think it's more about how you spend those jobless hours. Because you could be unemployed and, you know, still be locked in, day trading, crypto, all of that. Or you could be playing around with Saratoga bottles and damn bananas because you saw a funny internet meme. Now, before you think I'm judging you, which I am,
you corny, my boy. You lame.
I gotta admit that we all be demonstrating unemployed behavior. I mean, you might be a little too tapped in with the John Pork and Tim Cheese law, or really any other niche internet meme.
Tung 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 sahur.
And we call this...
What was that? What was that? No, genuinely, what? Do people watch stuff like that?
Any other niche internet meme.
Tung 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 sahur.
Hold on, unpause.
And we call this...
I can't look at that thing. If people genuinely watch that, bro, why? Like, I guess I get stupid, but you know, like you cringe and it feels uneasy. Like you feel it physically, like really physically.
And we call this kind of behavior being unemployed because they just have way too much free time. And all this time they spend gallivanting around, you have to think they surely have some time to make some money. But who am I to judge you? Go enjoy your life. There's always time to escape the matrix later. But you should know better than anyone if you're just out here devouring your minutes. For example, if you're finding time in your day to prepare and eat coleslaw.
Ugh.
We need a couple of y'all to start taking one for the team. We can't all be Twitch streamers and barbers, okay? Someone has to work them oil rigs.
Yeah.
And what's 3 barbers on each street gonna do for me, okay? I need a house to be built, not a low. But maybe we'd have more employed people if the process of getting a job wasn't such a damn grueling process. I'm gonna show you some shit that might be a jump scare for some of y'all. You ready?
Ooh. What does that say? Employment desired? Huh. No.
The whole process of getting a job, you gotta make some fuck-ass resume. And if you don't have any experience, that shit's just gonna look like this. And can someone tell me why entry-level jobs be asking for experience?
Dude.
Facts. Oh my, doesn't make any sense. Gotta have 5 years of background experience. How am I supposed to get into the job with no experience in the job? What the fuck?
Dude, you are the experience.
The damn job paradox. How am I meant to get experience if I need experience to get experience? And after making your resume, you have to go on like Indeed or something and just look for a job that doesn't look like modern day slavery.
God, bro, don't go in Indeed. Like not too long ago, I read about a lot of companies put out fake applications just to see how many people sign up for this position and just to gather data.
I'm unemployed right now, but I'm about to work at this job, this factory down the street, $6 an hour, full time.
And after shooting like 400 applications, you settle for one interview, you got at McDonald's. And now the interview has to be the worst part, because you got to pull up in a suit and tie to an O-block McDonald's. And you got to act like a stand-up guy and try not to say some dumb shit.
I just graduated from home last year ago with my degree in walking fish with a minor in water in the snow because I mop air. I'm also a dentist that fixes feet at the vet when I'm wild asleep. So I think this job would be pretty good for my mom since she doesn't have kids.
Bro, how do people just do that? Like, he's either reading off. No, it doesn't look like he might be reading off something. Bro, I know a friend that can do that stuff so smoothly. It's got to be a talent or something. Like, he'll be like, yeah, oh yeah, yesterday, tomorrow I sat in a chair because there was too many tables for me to like hop on and then go next to tomorrow and yesterday. Like I can't do that.
And what I hate about interviews, bro, is that dumbass question they always be asking. Why do you want to work here? Yeah, because it's always been my lifelong dream to work in your rundown McDonald's, nigga. No.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Okay, I just seen some and it looks like it's not that hard to get a job anymore. Now hiring someone that doesn't goon.
Bro, if this is real, which it's not. But let's just think of a case scenario that this wouldn't be real. It looks like they're saying someone that does not go on. Okay, so this is real, but they photoshopped go on breaks during working hours. But they put the word go on close together and of course made goon. Okay.
Who the fuck did they have hired before this?
It goes to the goon. It goes to the goon. Look at the car.
But if you have to or want to go through that whole process, yeah, good luck, gang. But one thing I want to say is please, and I really stress, please don't be that nigga that thinks having a job makes them better or something. Bro, these archetypes who constantly complain about their jobs, yet be the first ones to tell you to go get a job when you're demonstrating some unemployed behavior. You hating on happiness, bro. You hating ass niggas look like Squidward. You see, I've worked 2 jobs in my life. The first one, I worked as an underwater ceramics technician.
I'm like, what is that? Oh my gosh, this dude talking about washing dishes.
And the way I still have literal nightmares about that job. I want reparations for each of those shifts I worked, all of the stress that has accumulated. Years, I'm telling you, years have been taken off my life from those dreams. I don't work there anymore, and I still dream about it.
What more do you want from me?
And in the periods that I've been unemployed, I just feel like I took advantage of it.
Oh my gosh,
you gotta cherish every single one of those moments, man, because I promise you, sooner or later, we'll all be gone. Just knowing you have to get up for a shift or you have a shift later in the day, it can kill the vibe of the whole day, I promise you. You can just be chilling. And the realization hits. But you know, somebody telling you to get a job, they might just be looking out for you. Okay, don't start sending images like this. Bro, you just lazy. And to all the unemployed out there, is the Minecraft movie really that funny? Yeah, he said chicken jockey in a funny way, but does it ever warrant this reaction?
Yeah, bro. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, I get it. Like, I get his meme and all that. You know what? Jump up. Jump for joy. Do backflips. Do what you gotta. But why do we have to throw the gallon-sized popcorn bag from J13 to A1? No sauce. Like, literally, some high schooler has to go behind y'all and now sweep that stuff up and all that for like what? Whoa, $9 per hour, bro. If I was in that position, I'm walking out. Actually, you know what? Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail.
Gangy, is that a live chicken?
That's
Man,
literally
we're supposed
a
to have
chicken.
flying cars by now.
Oh
The unemployed have just had a field day with this damn movie, bro.
Oh, and you know what? I seen one where literally these people brought fireworks in the movie theater. Hold on. Like, bro, look at this. That is insane. And it is multiple like, I think it's multiple people. Hold on. Wait, that doesn't look like that. Bro, that is not the Minecraft movie. That look like, is that King Kong? That's a monkey. No, that is not a monkey. That is a human being. Okay.
And not to be the fun police or nothing, but imagine working at one of these cinemas and having to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta look out for all of the people that are stuck in the infinite job cycle. I promise you they don't wish for that life. So don't be the guy that chucks 3 buckets of popcorn and mysterious liquids all over the floor. Just for, you know, a little giggle. We gotta look out for each other, man. The employed gotta look after the unemployed gotta look after the employed. If we fail to do this, society will collapse as we know it.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there as you watch society fall? No, you're gonna get up. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna fight for what you believe in. But do you really get what I'm trying to say though? We need the employed, but I don't want to be employed, so I'm gonna make it easier for them. The minority you just paid to deliver pizza to your address during a hurricane, tip them a little bit. Instead of telling the person that's making your food to just put the fries in the bag, how about you give him some nice words? The employed and the unemployed, united. But it's time to admit it, being unemployed is not all sunshine and rainbows. Yes, I don't have the responsibility of a job, but
I'm so lonely.
Alright, bro.
Me aside, don't trick yourself into believing you're not a fucking loser, okay? Because Googling top 5 side hustles to get rich quick is not being locked in.
Yeah, I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real.
You know what? Let me stop being a hater. Because look, what you're doing is really smart, but it's also really dangerous because you're convincing yourself that you're not a loser, when in reality, yeah, you are. Alright, real quick, let me bring back this guy from the intro.
I am a risk taker.
You mean you're a risk taker? You lose $50 a week off parlays.
I didn't even realize he even said that. Or maybe I did earlier, I just don't remember. A risk taker? Elaborate, my nigga? What does that even mean? Did they ask him what does he do? Hold on.
I am a risk taker.
You mean you're a risk taker? You lose $50 a week off parlays. Let's keep it a buck. Bro, there's really 2 types of unemployed people. The ones that gaslight themselves into believing they're onto something.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
I'm sorry, what?
No, just not right now.
What? You can't be it. Hold on, bro. What do you mean not right now? So when, man?
2, the ones that are so far gone they just fully embrace it and are damn near prideful about it. Okay, let me elaborate. The first type will have some philosophical reason for not wanting a job. Like they'll say, how are you gonna let someone define how much my hour is worth? Just say you lazy, bro. Here are some quick signs that you're this person. 1, if you ever refer to the government as big brother. 2, if you sign up to online courses instead of getting a job. And 3, if the word matrix just unironically comes out of your mouth. But hey, maybe you got something going on that my mind-controlled slave brain just can't comprehend. Okay, and for the second one, these people are just too far gone. Employment is nothing more than a nightmare to these people. The word job gives them physical pain. You tell these people to get a job and they'll have a visceral reaction. Peep the vocab. The only jobs these people want to be associated with involve feet.
Yo. Hair dye, what? Armpit jobs? Where's 4? What? Jesus. Hold on, that's not the bigger question here. Armpit?
I gotta apologize to these people though for not censoring the word work and job. I know this is considered a slur for you guys, so my deepest apologies. Oh yeah, and yes, we're gonna ignore my month disappearance. Will it happen again? Most likely.
Sounds like me. That was a pretty good video. Had me giggling. Can't say I haven't fallen victim to wanting to be lazy. Not an armpit job level of lazy, but I've definitely been lazy. Been a little lazy. Don't know where I'd fall on the unemployment scale though. Right now, let's see. From a scale of 1 to 10. Here is 1 point. 1 point right now because I literally don't have a job as of right now. Not because I don't want one. 2, I'm being a little, you know, I'm being kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being kind of lazy. Matter of fact, we're gonna add 3 because, you know, you gotta always add a point. It's like a free square in bingo. I guess I'm a 3 out of 10. I'm a 3 out of 10. Let me know down in the comment section what level of unemployed y'all are from a scale of 1 to 10. Let me know. Let me see those numbers, okay? If I see anything above a 7 out of 10, bro, be sure to not subscribe. No, I'm playing. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.